I just woke up, so I probably look a little crazier. My part is what is it doing? It's out of place. Um, I have makeup on from yesterday because sometimes yesterday's sleigh is tomorrow's um after day sleigh. As long as you remove your base foundation, it's fine. I'm just talking to myself. There's probably people who are like, "Oh my god, you have to remove your eye makeup." I usually do. Shut the fuck up. Trigger warning for death, animal death, and depressing stuff in general, because that's what this is gonna be. So I lost one of my two cats. You can see my Riku, my daughter, right there. I lost my baby boy like 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks in like a day, or actually 3 weeks in like a few hours since I'm recording this. Very suddenly, he was sleeping. Then all of a sudden he woke up and started seizing, and a minute or so later he was dead. So I don't even know what killed him. He could have had a seizure of some type, an aneurysm, a heart attack, a stroke. I don't know. Because he was sleeping. And then suddenly he was awake. And then he was dead. And I personally, because he died on a weekend as it was. And thankfully there was a cremation place that was open on a weekend in the morning. Because he died, I have the exact time he died written down. I believe it was 12:15 in the morning. And then having to put his little body, he was 7 years old. I raised him from a kitten, but he was still like a runt, very small. I had to put his small body on ice until the morning. And I'm sure people probably do fucking know, like there's not a original experience ever, rarely, but having to go through the sudden shell shock of seeing, I see my cats as my like children. I know everybody fucking says that, but Sebastian in general, he is the first cat I felt like a paternal instinct toward. I didn't know, well, cat, anything, being, I felt paternal instinct towards. I didn't think that was a real thing until I got him as a kitten. And like I was bottle feeding him because he had a head injury because he was in a colony of cats that were picking on him because he was a fucking runt. Yeah, I didn't know that was a real thing until him. That was like, yeah. So he meant a lot to me, but having to put your baby boy on ice, who he just suddenly died, you don't know how to process that. You're like shell shocked. And then having to go and put his body on ice so it doesn't start decomposing fast, especially living in a hot state. How that it's fucked up. Like while I was in the process of doing it, I'm like, this is just fucked up. And Riku has been taking it very hard. We've both been taking it very hard, but she's just been confused and crying. And yes, people are gonna be like, did you let her see the body? Yeah, I let her see the body. This girl has gone through so many losses from other cats in the young years and stuff. And yeah, she's been crying and just taking it very hard because she doesn't know where her brother is. Or I'm sure she does know, but she's like, where is he? I want him. And I'm like, I know. And it's very bizarre because I'm going through a grief. I'm going through grieving, and she also is. And I feel like I have to push through to comfort her more because she's just a little, a 10-year-old baby, like a 10-year-old minor. Well, in cat years, she's like, that joke didn't sound right, but in cat years, she's a full adult, obviously 10 years old. But yeah, it's fucked up. It's very fucked up situation. Like, I already have the fucking deep pain of before he died, I was already going through certain personal life stuff, and then he dies. Then a lack of support from people you kind of want that support from. Not to discredit the people who are showing support, but you know, that kind of just fucking sucks. And it feels like you are grieving multiple different things and questioning a lot of different things, and it sucks. I is As I've said before, I don't like going into personal stuff. Too personal of stuff. So, yeah. But I will say it's fucking gut wrenching. One day my baby boy is here cuddling me. Cats are very good at hiding their pain. I know all that. I know. Trust me, I've gone through and calculated like little signs he could have been showing that he was hiding, but he could have been showing. I know all that. Like, cats have been there for me since I was in the fucking womb. Like, when I was a baby, that one time I was like running somewhere. I was trying to run away into like the fucking woods, and one of the first cats I knew as a young toddler ran after me and pushed my ass over. He was like, "Stop right there, child. You are not running away." Like, I don't know, cats have been there for me. So, and I feel like it's sad people probably don't take animal death that seriously. Or, there's like the whole misogyny aspect of people think dogs are more valid than cats, because it is misogyny. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, this is like, these two are my world. Sebastian and Enrique. And now one of those worlds is gone. I already lost the cat I was closest to, Fiona, who is like the love of my life. Lavender marriage joke. I would say that. Um, that was gut wrenching because I said I would say to her for years, like, you can't die, because I don't know what I'm gonna do if you die. And the day came, she had to be put down because she had a hypothyroid issues, and the medication was not working more and more until she obviously needed to go because she was suffering. But yeah, I've had a lot of survivor's guilt, especially over Fiona, because I always worried that I didn't do enough for her, which, you do the best you can. But I always worried that I didn't do enough for her because it was a sickness that did it, and like it's like, oh, if I just went to like a better, I don't know, or I tried more in this area. But I don't know, that's just what survivor's guilt does. Can't be like, oh, well, don't think like that. Yeah, you fucking solved survivor's guilt, dumbass. Whoever might have said that, I don't know, the imaginary person that might have said that. But yeah, that on top of interpersonal stuff and interpersonal changes, not from lack of me trying to keep those things afloat, but it seems like you can only keep so much afloat when you're doing the rafting. I don't know. It's just a shitty. I don't know. What else can you say about it, really? What else can you say about losing one of your cats? 7 years old. If anything, I expected to lose Riku before, because she's 10 years old, but he was 7. And again, like I said, as a baby, he had like a brain injury, and I had to like bottle feed him because that's how young he was when I took him in. But so I gave him at least 7 years of life that he probably wouldn't have had if he stayed in that like cat colony, right? But still, like, what are you supposed to feel or say when one of your cats suddenly drops fucking dead? And then you have other shit going on and other shit going on. It's like part of you just fucking dies inside. And just like waking up, trying to sleep after that, and just crying because him and Riku are so opposite. It's funny. At night, he always loved laying near my legs or up against me. It didn't matter how much I tossed and turned, and I tossed and turned a lot. He would always adjust and find a way to lay up against me. And not feeling that, the bed feels fucking empty. I'd say it's funny they're opposite because he would lay on me and I would toss and turn. It didn't matter. He would find a way to adjust. Riku, she's like, if she lays on me and I'm like breathing to, like doing deep breaths, she's like, oh, brother. She has to move. It's funny. I love her for it though. She's a diva. She wouldn't be my daughter if she wasn't a diva. So, yeah, it just fucking sucks. Stuff's hard right now. I don't feel like being a human. I don't feel like being a human. Frankly. Frankly. No one knows why I said that besides me. But yeah, I was already going through, frankly, another traumatic event before this where I stopped making art, creating, like I was on a roll for months, in mid-February, and I'm just now trying to get out of that art block. And I don't know, man. Shit's fucking hard. And I wish certain things that seem to be happening weren't happening. And I wish certain things that did happen didn't happen. And I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. It's I recorded a video saying this, but I'm gonna say it again here. I have recorded YouTube vlogs. This is YouTube, obviously. Oh my god. Okay, that's my hands. I don't know. My hands don't know what they're doing. I'm holding this microphone. That's the only reason they're both not going all over the place. But I've recorded a few YouTube vlogs that I haven't edited yet, and I look at them. I'm like, oh my god, is it too late to post them? And also, I'm like, are they even good? Like my attempts of doing a vlog, are they even fucking good or like entertaining enough to like post or whatever? Like, is there a point to it? It's like I want to vlog and stuff, but I don't know, getting the hang of it. And also, again, I'm very private. I don't like sharing. Like, when I come on here and be like, oh my god, here's the tea with this fucking, I don't know, random person no one even fucking knows. Or whatever the fuck. No, I like to have a sense of privacy. And whatever. I like the work vlog thing I did before that I think I still have up. I've, I don't know. Vlogging's hard because I vlog and then I don't get enough to vlog, so I just keep like vlogging for a few days and I'm like, okay, I'm done. But I haven't edited any of that shit. I don't know if I should. I don't know if it's any good. I don't know what the point of it would be to edit it. If it's not good, no one's gonna watch it. But then again, that's like the you have to look at that like in an artist standpoint too. Like, oh, do it for yourself, just post it, just do it. This all the social media advice, like, oh, just post it, just post the TikTok, just blah blah blah. I don't know. I'm clearly in a very rough position. And for context, I was, oh well, I forgot I washed the base of my makeup off, but I was doing shadow heart stuff. To try to revive some type of light in my eyes because I love Shadowheart and Baldur's Gate. If gender dysphoria wasn't a thing and I didn't look the way I did, I'd be cosplaying Gale, because Gale is my favorite character and the one I relate to most. But I have the body and the looks I do right now, so Shadowheart it is. And then another mystery, Baldur's Gate 3 cosplay that I'm going to do. Right now it's Shadowheart because I can work with her because I don't know, I could do like the alternative mod hairstyles for her, which is what I did yesterday because I didn't feel like putting my hair up and doing the ponytail shit and I was like, no, we're gonna do a mod hairstyle because we can do that. We have free will here what here we have free will here. Yeah, I don't know what else to fucking talk about. This has gone on, but it's gonna go on because this is a video about my son Sebastian, so I'm gonna talk as long as I fucking want to. But yeah, Um, let me see. The back of my head is not my business, so if you saw that, it's not my business. I'm almost done with this sketchbook. I've had this sketchbook since November 2019. I got out of drawing consistently for like years, and then end of last year I got into drawing consistently. So it's almost done, and it would have been done if I did not go through what I went through earlier this year. It's ironic. I went through like a pretty bad situation in January, and then bam, February. It's like, you want to see a worse situation? Here you go, bitch. It's like, thanks. But yeah, here's one drawing I did. It's of my half elf drow, Dark Urge, in Baldur's Gate 3. That's my second attempt at drawing him. I like this one a lot better, even though the perspective's clearly off because his face should be more off to the side since his horns are. I have a whole backstory for him, but this is not what that video is about. But again, this is my video. I can talk about what I want. I get to start rating. I saw Thunderbolts. I want to add to this because I'm just gonna post this. Like, fuck it. I put off posting other stuff because of reasons, and also I just feel like the light has been drained out of me. Clearly, from events and stuff interpersonally and all that, and questioning. I don't feel like being a human, and I don't know, other stuff I'm not going to go into detail about, or feelings I'm not going to go into detail about. But I watched Thunderbolts. I fucking love that movie. Like, I was looking forward to it all year, and I'm so glad it's good. I love Bob, the Thunderbobs. Bucky Barnes, my boyfriend, I love him. And Bob, newly acquainted boyfriend. Right, Bob. I have this thing, which I've seen a few videos about, where it's like, oh, you're tricking yourself into like loving yourself, and I love that. Like, you see a fictional character and you're like, oh, that's my boyfriend, but he's also me, and it's like, so aren't you loving the part of yourself that you see in them? And it's like, yes, exactly. That's a beautiful self-love exercise. Clock that or whatever. Do I look like a beautiful goth boy? A beautiful, off-putting, strange goth creature, man of the night, boy, man, guy. I don't want to. I'm like 20 fucking 6. I feel like you can't be like, oh, T boy. I'm 26. I'm almost in my late fucking 20s. It's like T guy or T man. T man's a little bit sounds weird. T guy. But T boy, it's like I'm 26. I'm hairy in places. A lot of fucking places. Um, yeah. I don't know. But that's all. I don't fucking know what else to say here. My hand is cramping from holding the base of this. Like, it'd be cramping hold. No. I couldn't make it through this video without one sex joke. Anyways, yeah, this has been Graves. This is Riku. I need to give her yeast infection medicine in her ears. Did you know cats could get yeast infections in their ears? I'm so sorry. She's groaning at me. She's like, Dad, why are you telling people my business? I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's all.